getting serious.
Right. Are we recording?
Yep. Oh shit! I apologize.
Look at this.
It's Kris Charters. Kris Charters attacking Rick Owens during the entrance.
Oh, he's wearing his hat now.
Wow, this is escalating quickly. I'm not sure if this is Street Fight rules.
This Kris Charters.
Just an attack out of nowhere.
No, he's an evil customer. I hate to use that word, but he's got to be one of the most dastardly human beings we got in CCW. And
Have you ever had a contest with Kris Charters?
Oh yes, yeah, I've met him a few times, and I'll tell you, be prepared to be chopped, slapped, beat. I mean, he is a nasty individual.
Yeah. Well, obviously, Kris Charters says he cost Rick Owens the heavyweight championship that led to the belt going to Kurt Cobain and then to the man that I'm sitting with, Larry Horowitz. Highlight reel level knee strikes. Just a gritty, hateful, vengeful person, to say the least.
But you know what? They don't get any more rugged than Rick. He's been the face of this company. He's been the face of New Brunswick. And he's not going to take this lying down.
Absolutely. It's going to be referee Sharkey. He's going to be our official. He appears to be letting this go. I don't see a count. I think this might be a street fight. Or it just became one, but Rick Owens getting sent right off the ring post.
No, I believe there may be no rules in this. I'm not totally aware, but...
And Kris Charters hasn't even taken off his jacket yet.
I think the match hasn't actually started yet. The match hasn't actually begun.
You want him in the ring! You want him in the ring! I want him in the ring! Wow, you can hear that chop just throughout the arena. No one knows what to make of this right now. It's just been an attack. Look at that scoop on the former heavyweight champion. Referee Sharkey, he's got to get in there and confirm if Rick wants to begin this match.
Well, he has to check them. I mean, he has to get the bell started. I mean,
I think Kris Charters knows that Rick is not going to back down from the fight.
No. I mean, if the only way it's going to be stopped is if the referee stops it.
Yeah. But this is a cold, calculating, vengeful Kris Charters he was commenting on Rick Owens' knee injury, saying that he was going to put him down like a racehorse or like a dog.
Well, he ripped that knee brace off at the very last event. I mean, this has to be settled, right? Oh.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be settled right here tonight at Clash 33.
Well, there's got to,
we got two veterans of the sport in there right now, settling their beef in the main event. The bell has rung. Referee Sharkey is in attendance. And we got the hard way. Kris Charters, an 18-year veteran of the sport. Is he going to just continue to attack Rick's knee, or is he going to look for that pinfall to end this thing properly like a sportsman, like a wrestler?
You know what? I got a feeling he doesn't care how this ends. In an ideal world, I think he would rip that knee brace off and Rick would quit. But in his ideal world, but I don't see that happening. I picture Rick getting the better of Kris on this night. I mean, it's got to happen. It's got to happen for the people. It's got to happen for New Brunswick. I mean, this Kris Charters rubs me the wrong way.
Absolutely. For a man of his level of skill, his 18 years of ability, those amazing precision knee strikes that we had, so many highlight reels of almost an unfortunate amount of highlight reels of this guy knocking people out on our social media channels, maybe encouraging him.
Yes.
You know, but just to kind of tactics, like not even letting Rick get in the ring. He attacked him, 18 seconds into his entrance music.
Oh, he wasn't even out of the gate.
Yeah, he was still between the light posts. And then runs in, gets a back elbow for his trouble, gets a boot kicked up by that rugged Rick Owens, who goes flying in for the Lupez. Getting some payback now, tipping the scales back in favor of rugged Rick Owens.
No, he's a hard-working man. They both are, but I mean, rugged Rick Owens, great in a fist fight, great guy to have your back. Butterfly suplex, no.
Yeah.
Double knees.
That knee face buster. It's like an eat defeat but with the knee and eat the knee.
Hey, I mean,
I don't know if the microphone picked this up, but you can hear referee Sharkey trying to communicate with Rick Owens, trying to tell him that he needs him under control. So you can feel this match slipping away right now to the point where someone is going to strike in the neck, gouge an eye, all kinds of things can go south when emotions are this high.
well, yeah, I mean, it's already.
Yeah, here he is choking. Chris Charter's choking Rick on the ropes, getting up to a 4.5
4.5.
count.
I mean, he pushed that to the limit.
At 5, we're calling the police, basically,
Right.
the situation that we're in.
I mean, the match is over at that point.
Yeah, the match is over. Security is going to get involved.
And look at him. He is. Oh,
You have to be slightly concerned about the presence of Kirk Obey, who is Chris Charter's known cohort.
oh, these two have worked together numerous times, Tom.
Yeah, and it was
Keep
Chris
champions.
Charters who helped Kirk Obey win that heavyweight championship. It's almost like he doesn't care about the championships. He wants to hurt. He wants to control the scene.
That's the impression, you know, as much as Kirk Obey was more of a championship type of guy, I feel like Chris Charters just wants to hurt people. And ripping that knee brace off, what's that have to do with championships or success? I think he views success as taking Rick Owens right out of the CCW.
To be the guy who retires Rick Owens
Right.
on the heel to take advantage of that knee injury like that. He doesn't want this guy swimming in his waters, and Rick Owens just working that arm ring, trying to tear off an arm, take a bone home to his dog.
Yes.
As he is just hammering shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle, ripping him in, not letting go of that wrist until he hit that big old southpaw clothesline.
Right. Well, like Jake the Snake Roberts of yesteryear.
Absolutely. The crowd, some disparaging words for Chris Charters. Definitely warranted.
Well, you know what? If we see Kris go down tonight, we'll hear the roof come off this place, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be at the behest here, Rick Owens,
Well,
who would love to be the guy who took out Chris Charter. Missed that knee
that's that
strike.
knee
Oh
strike.
my God, right on the chin.
get a foot up.
Oh, they're so close to the ropes too, but Rick, there's no way he could have reached it.
No.
But he's got to be knocked loopy from that. That was wow.
They're devastating. I mean, they're devastating knee strikes.
Hey, Chris Charters, he has a move called the hard way, sort of a modified uranagi, and that's what he looks to put people away with. You can't discredit the knee strike and its knockout power.
No, and you know what? With that uranagi, I've been in situations. Oh, devastating.
Yeah, just lands that knee right on the face.
I mean, he'll execute 3 of them if he thinks he needs to get the pin.
The disrespect there, pulling him in for pin after pin, knee to the face after knee to the face.
Well, he's making him work. I think his technique or his advantage here is to try and wear Rick out, make him carry his weight, make Rick gas out first. I mean, Kris is the carrying less weight. He's a little more.
Yeah, that's an excellent call. Of course, Rick Owens is attempting to recover from a knee injury, and we know that because of that, there's no way he could have trained cardio like he typically would have throughout the rest of his career. And then Rick, he tries to bait him in. We got a double down. That was wild.
Yeah.
See the jockeying for position right there.
No, he changed positions there real quick on the fly. Well, you got to watch out for those knees and those strikes. So Rick did the right thing there, but
trying to bait him in, trying to get the upper hand on that, and then he was able to negotiate the position to at least get that double down. Mm-hmm. And now it looks like Rick Owens could be the first to get to his feet. Of course, Chris Charter's the quicker, lighter of the two. And Chris Charter's going to use the ropes and be the first man to get up. Lands a hard punch on Rick Owens.
may not want to get into a fist fight though with Rick. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, Rick's got that brawling redneck style in there. Oh, look at the face of Chris after that chop. He was not having it. And then the same, firing back and forth. This is a war of attrition. Shades of Chris Charters versus Jason Boa. Feud of yesteryear that just was double DQ after double DQ. And right on the collarbone, we got bone-on-bone violence.
You're going to have a lot of raw chest here at the end of this.
Wow.
You can see the welt starting to swell up on both of these competitors.
And that one's going to actually knock Chris Charters off his feet. And then Rick's going to follow up with a clothesline, seeing that he's got him flustered. Huge redneck bomb. Chris Charters' head bouncing off the mat.
He pulled it off.
Wow, 2 9/10.
It was a very tight, very crisp.
Yeah, and the elevation that Rick got on that so quickly was phenomenal. So it looks like Kris Charters is creating a little bit of separation we talked about earlier in the night. He's trying to get on the defense, trying to create that distance, and then Rick's going to try to close it. Manages to land that knee. Rick's got some devastating running knees into the corner.
Yeah, classic Rick Owens. He's going to follow him corner to corner with those knee strikes.
Dragging him post to post, but Kris cuts him off with a Russian leg sweep. That's the first time I've seen that. Someone was able to get out of that situation other than just diving out of the ring. Be a nearly 3 count for the hard way, Kris Charters.
He's getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, absolutely. But we saw in that previous match when LG and Kerry got frustrated, they ended up losing the match.
Yeah, well, that's it. So you have to keep your emotions in check when you're in there.
But last time Kris Charters got frustrated last month, he attacked until he was disqualified and did some severe damage to Rick's knee. Then he goes for the stunner.
No,
Kris Charters pushes him off.
Both of them going for their finish.
Sort of a modified sling blade.
Yes. Maybe enough? No.
Rick Owens is getting wore down by this attack, but Kris Charters arguing with referee Sharkey. I never argued with a man over his ability to count to 3.
Well, sometimes it's a waste of time, though, is arguing with the
Oh!
Don't put your hands on him.
Sharkey's not backing down.
No, he's not.
I think Kris is trying to get himself disqualified, I'm pretty sure.
He's got the board on his side. He can't put his hands on that.
Yeah, Sharkey just inviting him to try it again. It's going to be a
hard
DQ.
way.
You'd hate to see it finish like that, but Kris Charters taking a little bit too long. Rick Owens shoves him off, kicking the duck. Stunner! Kris Charters is hung up like a drunk man.
He's got to pull him out.
He is tangled. Rick grabs him.
It's got to be it.
And that's going to be 3. So long, Kris Charters. Ladies and gentlemen, Rick Owens has climbed that mountain, defeated the man who tried to end his career via the knee injury, and he'll be leaving victorious. Clean victory. Thank you, referee Sharkey, for your officiating and letting that thing ride, not getting that disqualification in there. This has been Clash 33. I'm the newsman Bill Yard, along with the MBWA heavyweight champion, Larry Horowitz. We hope to see him in action again next month, although I hate to lose him on commentary because Clash 33 was a phenomenal event.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for following us on Facebook, liking, leaving your comments. I love interacting with each and every one of you, and thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can check me out on TikTok at the Billiard Newsman and be watching the Capitol Exhibit Center pages for information on our next event. Once again, this has been Class 33. This has been your main event, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, it's been great being here with you, Bill. What happened? What's going on here?
What is that sound?
What's this?
That's Zane Valentine.
Oh. What do we got here?
This is intriguing. They're back. They're back again. He's saying nice things about Rick Owens. What is this? He's got to get his man in line out there. He's got Renegade.
Here we go. Look at this. Oh, Zane. Endorsing Rick Owens.
I don't trust any of this.
Very uneasy.
As a wrestler, as a competitor, we have an invitation for you.
They have an invitation for Rick Owens? It's literally an invitation. It's in an envelope and everything.
Oh, interesting.
Is he having a birthday party?
Don't know.
You want to hear what this says?
Hell yeah!
Dear Richard, we think you're
his
an
government
amazing
name.
talent. However, we
I don't think you'll ever amount to anything on your own.
That's a former. He held the championship for like 700 days.
Yeah, that's a bold
I
statement.
asked you to join the symphony of wrestling.
They want him to join them.
All your wildest dreams come true.
Huh. Interesting. I don't see Rick doing that, but I don't know. I can't speak for the man.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have friends, I
If
guess.
you don't, it'll be sour grapes for you.
Oh, they're attacking. They spritzed
no.
them.
Oh, devastating.
Why would they invite him like that? And then, Eric Bass does the what is that? The double dose leg drop? I gotta find my cue cards.
Insult to injury here. I don't think Eric Bass. Oh, look at him.
Oh, he's galloping.
Oh my.
What's he thinking?
Oh, over the peaks, I think. Oh.
Wow.
This is an angle slam type maneuver.
Almost a luscious landing.
Well, yeah, I believe he calls it over the peaks.
And those, I guess, are the peaks that nobody can defeat.
Well, I mean, the guy's got a large set of arms. There's no question about that.
Well, when Rick gets up, he's not going to be happy about this. I suppose we have this revenge to look forward to at the next show.
Yeah, you know, he's trying to make a name for himself, I think. He's doing it at the expense of Rick Owens, who's already been through the matchup. I mean, so
It's unbelievable.
Never trust a man.
I'm not accepting a birthday party invitation from Eric Bass.
I don't think I'll accept anything from him.
He's just spritzing everybody. He's just
Yeah.
spritzing. This is unnecessary at this point.
Well, and he's already, I believe, beat Butter Love. You know, I mean, what more does he want? Unbelievable.
Oh, he's working the camera now. That's all this
Oh, look
is.
at this. He's pointing to his
Now, the
graphic.
power of friendship
Yeah.
on his trunks. Him and Eric Bass, the symphony of wrestling. Always with the sprints.
Yeah, that's so insulting. Oh.
Well, again, this is Clash 33. I'm the newsman, Bill Yard. This is Larry Horowitz. He's spritzing everybody. He's spritzing everybody.
I'm the man with the plan. Don't ever forget it.
What is wrong with this guy?
Since when am I a bucko?